Terrance McKinney is back in the win column, and quickly.
Yeah, we're here to kill. I'm T-Rex. I'm here for blood, baby. Let's go.
Terrance T-Rex McKinney!
What a great job by Pantoja maintaining.
Yes, and just showing the heart and grit of a champion. Showing that even battered, bloodied, beat up, you give him an opening, he will take advantage of it.
Alexandre the Cannibal Pantoja!
Welcome to UFC Unfiltered.
Please tell me that's on video. I've never been happier.
I'm made for a fucking podcast. We're dangerous. Listen to me, we're at it.
Welcome to UFC Unfiltered. Matt and I today will be joined by Terrance McKinney, who I guess the schedule got mixed up last time, and Alexandre Pantoja, the flyweight champion, who had a really, it was a great fight. And that, it's funny. We'll ask him about, I'm curious as to how shocked he was that Usyk was trying to take him down in the 5th round. They chalked it up to just lack of Octagon experience, but I thought that was such a bad move for him to be, because he was doing so well striking.
He was doing, he's a big guy. He just seems really big.
Yeah, and long.
I love the way that Pantoja was coming in with those body shots, like 4 punches to the body, then up high. He was mixing it together so well, the strikes with the takedowns. And, a big explosive guy, you can, even if you're anticipating the explosion, they get away from you sometimes. So I want to know what he's doing for his conditioning, because I'll tell you, Jimmy, the hardest thing in mixed martial arts, endurance-wise, is the up and down. It's not only you can have and you can execute a takedown, but they can get away from you. You can have a failed takedown, but the up and down is what's going to destroy your lungs and your legs.
Yeah.
So the fact that he can, and it looks like sometimes he's fading, but then he doesn't. Then he's more. So the way he fights in these spurts, I want to know about his conditioning routine. I really do.
Yeah, I understand the up and down, Matt, as we were doing it today. Takedowns and getting back up, side control, throwing some, you know how it is. You're training for a big event.
I do. I taught twice today, and I taught escaping from side control.
Yes.
And then finishing with a Kimura after we get them in a crucifix, and then transition into a Kimura.
Oh, see, my Mike is teaching me differently. I reach under and I give the nipple a good pinch, and he jumps off me. That's
Jedi Mike at the Hensel Gracie Academy. He's teaching that?
Yes, it is.
He's teaching the pencil.
Just give a good nipple pinch, and my opponent will jump off me.
I don't agree with that. Jimmy, I feel like I'm losing a little muscle. I don't know.
Yeah, I noticed that.
Do you or no?
No.
Okay.
Now, once again, the bloodbath continues. José Aldo, he might look better than I've ever seen him look. I don't know if I've ever seen his strikes were perfect. He was lightning fast, and he was doing the thing that he had gotten away from, which was, remember, for a long time, he was just primarily boxing and not throwing kicks, but he was whipping these kicks and boxing really well. It was exactly what I wanted to see from Aldo. He was incredible, and what a great win that was for him.
And what a great winner he is.
Yes, he is.
He's just like a sweet, dangerous guy, and I love his stand-up is uncanny. The fact that Martinez was looking to put him down at times, it's one thing if you want to clinch up against the cage and look for something, but excuse me, it's very difficult. Marab couldn't keep him down.
He's very hard to take down and keep down. Yeah,
he's got an amazing takedown defense. His hips are great.
Yeah.
So, the only guy to really beat him up on the floor is Max Holloway, and he got him there by punches. So it's
right. Yeah, he stopped him in the 3rd, I think, right? In the last fight?
Yeah, he beat him twice in a row, similar, But, it's just, I loved seeing José Aldo back.
I did too.
I think he's just great for the sport. He's like an old school guy that he's just, look at him. He could take out a youngin like that.
He's 37, and Jonathan Martinez is such a good fighter. But Aldo looked Like, he didn't limp through to the finish line. Like, he looked as good as I've ever seen him with his boxing and the combination of those brutal kicks. I was so happy to see him using them again. So, very happy for Jose Aldo.
I was also I was going to say I was happy for Anthony Smith. We're going to talk about Anthony Smith.
Oh my God, yeah.
I bet on that one. I mean, listen, good. I like when people prove me wrong like that. And I want to talk
about you didn't have Anthony Smith. Oh yeah, you didn't have him.
Did you have Jose Aldo?
No, I did not. But I'm saying I thought I had.
Oh, I'm sorry. You did. You had Anthony Smith, didn't you? No, you didn't.
I think so, but I'm not getting.
I don't think so. Your picks were horrible. All right, neither of us.
But they're not giving me credit for Anthony Smith. Did I have Anthony Smith? All right, whatever.
No, you absolutely did not.
Oh, we didn't pick the Smith fight. Okay.
I can't wait to talk about our picks later, though.
I'd rather not. Let's bring in Terrance McKinney. Is it Terrance McKinney or Alexandre who's first?
Terrance is first.
He's fighting in St. Louis, and that is next Saturday, May the 11th. Do we have that card in front of us? Is that on here? Let me see here.
I feel like he just got this knockout. Why do I feel like this was his
Well, let's see when it was. His last knock. Well, you know what? Probably October. That was October of 23? November, December, January, February, March, April, May 6th. That was 7 months ago.
Is that right? I feel like he just fought.
It does seem like it was more recent.
Maybe because it was so dynamic. Does he hear us so we can hear the compliments?
Yes.
Terrance, do you hear us, buddy?
Yes, sir. I hear you guys.
Terrance,
Hello.
it feels like that beautiful 20-second knockout was yesterday, and we're looking at it was in October. Is that correct?
Yeah, man. I was kind of sad about that. I was like, what's taking them so long to put me in? I usually, like I said, I like to get 4 in a year, but here we are.
Is it frustrating, especially after such a fast knockout where you take absolutely no damage? So you know that you really didn't have to heal up. So I mean, you're probably ready to go a lot faster than you normally would have been.
Exactly, but we got a great opponent, and it gave me plenty of time to be in the best shape of my life. So we're looking forward to it.
Was he out before he hit the floor? Your knee was fast. When I first watched it live, I didn't realize you had thrown a knee. I just saw the punch, and then in replay, I saw the knee, and it looked like he was out before he hit the floor, and then woke up when he hit the floor.
Yeah, I felt that's why I didn't even want to hit the dude again. Like, I could feel it. The way the knee landed, I was like, oh, it's over.
Yeah, like it's not like you haven't done that before. Shoot, Terry. You don't like to see those later rounds. Hey, let me ask you, what you been doing the last 5 to 6 months? What you been doing since that beautiful KO?
Working hard, working on my footwork, and just making sure I'm more comfortable being tired. So just doing hard practice, and then just doing mitts after to make sure I'm staying sharp, keeping my hands up, and still moving my feet.
What did you know that you were going to have? Was there any fights that were talked about before Ribovics, or was this the first one they offered you?
Yeah, this was the first one they offered me, actually.
Wow. Okay. Yeah, that's got to be frustrating. So through the holidays, you're like, do I eat? Do I not eat? What am I supposed to do? Because I don't know when they're going to offer me something.
Yeah, that did suck for a second, but then after a while, I was like, all right, I'm just gonna eat.
Do you try to? Oh, go ahead, Matt.
No, I'm just saying it's nice to have the correct time, to prepare. I mean, those last minute calls, they can be a little sketchy. Like, in other words, you're like, all right, I'm in shape, but am I in fight shape? Like, you know what I mean? What do you think about those short notice fights? What do you think about that? Obviously you prefer a camp.
I'd rather have a camp, to be honest, because like at the same time, for short notice, like, yeah, I made weight, but how good is the cardio going to be? Like, now with the full camp, I know, like, there's no question, like, I can easily do it.
And you just said something about working on being tired and all that. What are you doing for that? And had you noticed it? Had it affected you a couple times? And I can't imagine it did. I mean, you're done so quickly usually.
What I've been doing, just what I'll do as well, we'll do sprints. I'll run them out, then do sprints, then hit mitts right after. Make sure, like, I can perform when I'm tired. That's doing things like that. Or swimming laps, then hitting the assault bikes, and then we'll hit mitts.
Ah, shit, yeah, it sounds brutal. All right, listen. enough of this MMA stuff for a second. Terrence, what have you've been watching any movies? I've been watching those Dune movies. I bought the last one since it came out to buy, and I've been watching it over and over. I forward to certain parts. You watch those new Dune movies? Are you a movie guy?
Yeah, I'm a movie guy. But, the first one is sweet, so I know I want to put in 2 hours. Those kind of movies I gotta watch. Like it's a 3-day process when I watch a movie like that.
You take your time with the movies, right? Like sometimes when they're long and there's a lot of dialogue, you gotta kind of pay attention. It can be annoying. Did it freeze? Does he hear us?
He froze. Yes.
Just a second. It's cutting out.
Oh shit!
Oh, okay. We hear you. There you go.
Favorite part, talking about geeky movies. All right, Terrence. If you're not a big movie guy, you watching any shows? Wait, hold on. We got him. I think he's leaving on purpose.
Oh, I'm back.
Terrence,
I'm sorry, but I do be watching movies actually like all the time. It's just like finishing it is the hard part, you know.
Hey, video games, books. What are you doing in your spare time?
Movies, Fortnite, and I was watching a show. I think it's called Dim. I really never know like what the title is. I always just watch stuff. Like I'm real bad at having the title of things. Yeah. You like Fortnite?
Huh? You like Fortnite?
Yeah, I play Fortnite, 2K. I play Madden. I play the UFC. Those are the kind of games I be playing, and then Call of Duty.
Listen, if you like Call of Duty and you like Fortnite, Jimmy, give us a sec. You might want to tune out for a second.
Oh, no, I don't mind. I enjoy it.
Me and Terrence is going to appreciate this. He's going to thank me for this. With your next win bonus, another when you do your next KO, get a Meta Quest 3, okay? Get Contractors Showdown. It's like Modern Warfare in VR. Oh, dude. Nerdgasm. It's fucking
you gotta shoot me that in the DMs.
Listen.
That sounds sick as hell.
I'm telling the producer, hey, send him Contractors Showdown. Not Contractors. Contractors Showdown. I want to squad up with Terrence. All right?
Listen. We're going to play. Yeah, I'm in.
We're going to handle that warfare. You're going to thank me. You're going to go, oh, Mike, what is this?
I was like, why didn't you tell me about this sooner? I'm looking forward to it.
Dude, it's so great. All right, Jimmy, what else we got?
I was just going to ask, because you're coming off 2 really solid first round TKOs. You had lost the first couple. Does that when you lose 2, did it do anything to your confidence, or did you change something? After the Siddiqov fight.
Coming back that fast out the KO, made me like kind of like hesitant the way I was fighting. So I really just had to pray that like God like reinstated the warrior in me, so that I have no fear and I can just perform the way I know I can perform. Like I'm good at being a killer, and I just wake that back up, and I think it's finally back up. I'm comfortable again, and yeah. So those wins did suck, but it made me have to like really like clear up my mental state.
I like that though. I like that you give it all praise to the Lord for making you a killer. I like the way you fight around. Exactly. Listen, are you a real religious guy? Are you a real religious guy? Religious?
I always put God first. That's just the way I was raised. Just give him the glory.
Now,
like you guys know, I face death, so like without him, none is possible, and I got to give him the credit, for the victories that he's given me in life. It's just the way I move.
Yeah. Do you ever look at it like, because of the things in the past, like this is all gravy, like even the bad stuff, hey, this is just it's kind of a gift to get to experience anything you get into experience.
Exactly. It's like at the end of the day, I get to compete at the highest level. I'm a huge competitor. I get mad over playing the iPhone message game, like if you beat me too much. So any day that I get to compete and just test myself as like a true athlete, couldn't ask for a better job.
That Breeden fight must have been such an amazing sigh of relief for you, because it was a first round TKO and coming off the Siddiqov loss. That must have felt so good. Like, okay, things are back to where they belong.
Yeah, and then I got to showcase my growth. I wasn't just headhunting. I was mixing it up to the body very well off the full counter, and yeah, I think you could slowly just see the elevation. Even though I didn't get to fight the 3 rounds, you could see that like my technique was getting closer to fighting a 3-round fight and being more efficient at it. With the Nazim, you saw at the second round, I moved my feet instead of just staying still in the cage. And yeah, I think we finally got it down like to a science where like we'd be efficient every round.
Hey,
Well, I think
go ahead, Jimmy. You first.
no, but I was going to say out of 21 fights, you've never gone the distance. So you just do not leave it up to the judges. And I wonder, does that make it like, hey, like you know every fight exactly the win and the loss was the right decision because it happened in the cage. It's got to be nice to never have to worry about the judges.
Yeah, agreed. And that's just kind of what I grew up on in wrestling too. My mom always said like, don't leave it in the hand of judges. Just make your victory clear. And yeah, because the judges, they can screw you out of done sometimes. You see it with every sport. So, like I said, I like to leave that out of the window.
I like it, Terrence. But either way, you're always smiling. I like that. You're always,
Yeah.
you're always staying positive. Hey, Terrence, are you or you not done with getting tattoos? Are you getting another tattoo? I see it on your hands, your neck. What are you?
You guys got something to look forward to. I just got my back piece. We'll get to see that bad boy on the big screen this weekend. That's gonna be awesome. But no, I'm not done getting tattoos.
It's addictive, huh? You're addicted to it. Now, how much of a thought process goes into it? Like you're like, all right, I like this, I love this. This will be on me forever. It's not like out with the boys one night going, let's go in here, get something funky. No, right?
No, I would say it's like, say if you like hit a home run or you got the goal or you like the last one in like dodgeball competition, you win it. That's how it is. Like, ain't nothing like winning in the cage. It's phenomenal.
And you stay awake. They do a thing that I've heard some people get knocked out when they get tattoos and they just wake up and they got a full back piece, but you stay awake through the whole thing.
I'd stay awake. I think it's about the growth, the pain, like it's worth it. You can see the process, you can see it evolve. At first it's just a couple lines, the next thing you know, you got a beautiful picture. So like you gotta enjoy the whole process. It makes it worth the money because it's gonna last forever.
I never heard of somebody going to sleep to get a tattoo.
Yeah, I think I've heard that.
Jimmy would do. Jimmy
Oh, you bet I would. Fuck yeah, I would. But I'm too indecisive for any.
People who get like sedated and they get their whole body done, like
yeah,
which is so cool. Like if I was balling enough, I'll do it.
Was there any that were so painful? Because I see the neck and like above the Adam's apple. Were there any that were so painful you almost tapped out or said like I shouldn't have done this one?
The back was painful. The rib was painful. The stomach was awful. Like I wanted to be done with that one, but you got it done.
It was awful.
God.
Yeah. I've never done it. I won't do it.
Me neither. I'm one of the few UFC fighters that doesn't have any tattoos. I'm too indecisive also,
Yeah, I'm afraid I would regret it. Well, Terrence, look.
There's always some regrets, but hey, that's part of life. So,
You've had a couple that you wish you didn't do?
Yeah, because I was younger, but it's too late. I was going to ride with it.
Well, can't they remove them? Like, isn't the laser better and better now with tattoo removal?
I'm not sure about that. I heard it's worse than getting tatted.
Oh, it hurts more.
I mean, burning that shit out.
Yeah, it does hurt. But I think they can get them off pretty effectively.
Yeah, shit, man. They're going to be looking at his new back tattoo anyway. Who cares?
Yeah, fuck it.
Yeah, exactly.
Let's tune into that, man. Let's plug this thing, Jimmy.
Yes, Terrence, a good luck on... I'm sorry, buddy. What were you saying?
I said my tattoos look like an 8th grader's desk.
God, this damn audio.
Yeah, I know. The audio cut out.
Art everywhere.
Your audio's cutting out just a little bit. Sorry about that. We didn't mean to interrupt you. It was just kind of cutting in and out while you're driving. Esteban Ribovics, Saturday night in St. Louis. Are you in St. Louis now?
No, I'm about to hit there right now. I'm about to go to the airport.
Oh, you're going there now. Okay. Well, look, you're one of the most exciting fighters in the UFC. Congratulations on, turning it around and getting 2 really devastating wins. And obviously can't wait to watch this one. As usual, I probably will not go the distance. So good luck, man. Have a great fight, and we love watching you.
Hey, I appreciate you guys. You guys stay blessed, man.
Okay, right, thank you, Terrence. Take care.
All the best, Warrior.
Later.
And Matt, you said that Terrence is always smiling, and I was just thinking about after this audio is a little in and out. After that last fight with Murat, he was not smiling. Like he was just, you know how guys get in the cage? Like it's a different Terrance McKinney than we get to talk to.
Yeah, well, let me tell you something. He's doing something right.
I love that he has not left it to the judges once.
You call that a flawless victory. Hey, let's talk about some more fights, Jimmy.
Sure.
Because it was I enjoyed
Anthony Smith. Let me just get to the fights here. He's got them for us.
I mean, now Vitor Petrino is a beast on the floor. Now
he's 11-0. Yeah.
There's one thing when you're going. I'm not saying it's a rookie mistake, but I know you want that takedown. You might feel comfortable looking to get around the butt. You get around underneath his butt. He's in trouble. You lock your hands. But if you leave your neck out and someone's getting that neck, if you have to you address that neck unless you're very confident that you're clearing those legs.
Yeah.
Address the effing neck because he had him. Yeah, you got him down, but you put him. He wrapped him up so tight.
Yeah.
It's like, hey, man, let me start in a guillotine. That's what you're doing. You're saying, I'm going to start with the tightest guillotine possible and wrap my legs around your waist, and you're going to try to escape. And I got the adrenaline of the fight coming through me. I mean, it's a kind of a rookie mistake.
Yeah.
But, Anthony Smith took advantage of it. Man, he is a vet,
Yeah, he's fought everybody.
Yeah, it's great, man. You see more. You're able to, if you're in control of, like, when you're learning a new video game, you're getting the controls down. You mastered the controls at that point. Sorry.
Yeah, no, you're right though. And I was really, really happy for Anthony Smith. Black belt in jiu-jitsu, and as soon as that got locked in, I mean, that did not look like that was coming. His head was going to pop out of that.
It was awesome. And
and he's a great guy, so I was happy for him.
I was happy for him too. And even like he said in post-fight, Vitor's a young kid. He'll be back. That's his first loss. And
do you know who that reminded me of? Like Saint Denis against Poirier. You get a guy like that, like a veteran against this guy who's just, looks fairly unbeatable, younger fighter. And I love when a veteran pulls something like that because you're going to lose sooner or later, probably unless you're fucking Habib or John Jones. You're going to lose eventually. So I would rather see a guy like Anthony get that win.
I'm very happy for Anthony Smith.
Yes. And how about... Oh, I'm sorry, Matt. Michel Pereira has got to stop. He's so good to watch, but that fucking almost cost him the fight. That spinning backflip against
it on the head or the shoulder. Where did it lay?
His shoulder. It might have brushed the head, but it was.
This is what I want right now because I think you're going to appreciate this and you're going to like this, and you're going to understand a little bit where he gets his strength from.
Yeah.
Producer, go to Michel Pereira's Instagram.
Yeah.
And watch him guillotine a front headlock a cow or a bull and snap it down. Please put that on for a second. Watch this, Jimmy. Jimmy, watch this. This is awesome because they say you got like farm boy strength type of thing. This thing, listen, we're not I have a good guillotine. I'm not doing it.
No.
Could you please, producer, can you please? They're gonna cut this up where he does it right away. Right?
I know. I have very good takedowns though, so I would probably just take him down.
Thank you, Jake. Watch this, please. Watch this. Okay. This is on Michel Pereira, UFC.
Lutador do UFC Michel Pereira explora os limites da sua técnica. do bezerro na fazenda.
Come on, man. Hey, how cool is that?
Very fucking powerful. And he is so athletic and agile, and his movements are impossible to replicate, I think, in training. But that flip he did, Matt, he's really on a great streak. That was so fucking stupid, because that's the type of thing where you could get disqualified for that. If his shin had landed on the guy's head, it would have been the end of it.
I know, but you know what? Back in the day, you could probably find some podcast of me saying I don't like it. You don't got to look for it. It's not a big deal. But the point is this. I like it now.
I do too.
Backflips the better. How many guys are doing that, S? Nobody.
No. I don't mean backflips in the cage. I mean landing on your opponent. He landed on his opponent.
If he landed the knee on the body, it's fine. So listen. Listen, is it a risk? Yeah. You can think it might be a little stunad. I get it.
I don't
boy,
like it.
Is it enjoyable.
Crazy fun to watch. But he doesn't need that. He doesn't need that. He's so exciting no matter what he does. He's only 30 years old.
My wife is. Look.
She's gorgeous, yeah.
Thank you.
But I would like to, I don't comment on the appearance of my friends' wives, but you asked. So. Yes. He had lost to Sanchez and Tristan Connolly in 2020, and the Sanchez loss was a disqualification. Let's see, 4, 5, 6, 7. He's on an 8-fight win streak.
What a beast.
He really is.
I like him better. I like him better at this weight class.
He's what is he, 3-0 as a middleweight?
And he's not all sucked out, you know.
Return to middleweight. Yep, third straight fight as a middleweight. Very, very exciting fighter. But I hope he stops doing that stuff, because I think that's only going to hurt him. Eventually, he's going to lose an important fight doing that.
We don't have the champ in yet.
He'll be here soon.
Alexandre
Pantoja, yeah.
But let me just tell you, I enjoyed that fight.
I loved it.
You know, we had on Steve Urseg last week.
Yep.
And I like him, likable guy. He just looked big in there, didn't he? How big did he look?
He looked like he was at least a bantamweight, if not more. Yeah.
You know, I was so impressed with his endurance, with that up and down, and you know, like we were talking about earlier, it's so exhausting. So sometimes he's looking at fading. How does he come back the way he does? That's my. I really want to. I'm really interested in his cardio routine. I know I said this. Did I say this on air?
Yes, you did. Yeah, on air. You mentioned it
on air.
Yeah, you're right.
Let you talk off air. Jimmy, you know what I've been thinking about lately?
I think I know.
What?
Paul Craig and Caio Bahaio?
Let's talk about that first, because then we'll talk about life.
Paul Craig's. I love Paul Craig. He's so fun, so dangerous on the floor, but the striking difference was very apparent. They kept talking about how he kept his head on the line and his head was up, and that was a really rough fight for him.
Caio Bahaio. How am I killing that?
Caio Bahaio. It's a hard name. Because Caio is a hard one. Caio Bahaio. Yeah.
Caio Bahaio.
I prefer you didn't sing it, but yeah, not prefer you to sing it.
I prefer to sing it.
All right, well, you're the boss.
Caio Bahaio, he calls himself a fight nerd. I love that the whole team wears the glasses and everything.
Yeah, it's funny.
I mean, he fights intelligent. You know, he blends his everything together really well, and he walked in that cage so confident.
Yeah.
And the way he just executed his game plan, his striking was on point, accurate, really accurate. I'm just really impressed with him. Like, Paul Craig couldn't get going.
No.
He just couldn't get he couldn't get a good rhythm.
He could not. He had a very tough time.
Very tough time.
And he was shooting from halfway across the cage. He was shooting for takedowns. Like, literally, he was 10 feet away, just kind of lunging because he's so dangerous on the floor. But I think Bahaio called him up at once. Like, he got down and Bahaio was like, "Fuck this, jump up."
Yeah, he wasn't fighting out of there afraid either. Like, he wasn't like he was shutting him down, getting out the right way. Very technical.
Yeah.
And, I can't wait to see what's next for him.
No, I can't either. What's his record, Matt? Let me look at that. Oh, he's 16-1, and I don't even know if that's updated. Oh, yeah, it is. It is because Petrino's 11-1.
Yeah, it's true.
Very impressive.
We just talked about the whole main card already.
Yeah, we did. I mean, that's what we do, Matt. We're very good at talking about the card. We like to chat. We're good friends.
On the early prelims, really quick. Marcio Ruffy versus Jamie Malarkey.
Oh, my God, yeah.
Dude, Ruffy, dude. Look out for Ruffy.
Yeah.
Look out for Ruffy. Jimmy, do it. It's fun.
I don't want to do it.
Ruffy.
Yeah, I don't like it. It doesn't feel good coming
I'm
up.
not going to do that again.
I
was so impressed with him. Talk about accurate. I like his style, man. Like he's got a very light on his feet, and comes in with those punches on different angles. He was finding the target on Malarkey.
Yes.
No.
Yeah. Yes, he was.
Those strikes were beautiful.
Yeah. Also, Ismail Bonfim against Vince Pichel, a great fight. He's lightning fast, beautiful, accurate striker. And Pichel is very tough. He
just came out of a saloon.
Yes, he's a guy that gets off a motorcycle and just knocks your teeth out with his helmet.
I like person because he's tough, man. He is tough. You can tell he's maybe a little frustrated in the corner talking to and
that's what I wanted to say.
By the way, I think we thumbs up.
Oh, is Alexandre here?
Let's get the champion in here. Let's get him in here.
Let's bring in Mr. Pantoja.
Yes, we're sideways.
Hello, sir. How are you?
How are you?
Sorry.
That's okay. I can do that.
That's fine.
Listen, congratulations, champion. Jimmy, we got to clap for the man.
Look my view, man.
listen, that was fantastic.
Thank you, much. I appreciate that. That's what I want to hear, because I respect you, some people say something, I can read anything, because so stupid. What the, don't make sense, Why do these guys want to see,
Listen, something even sweeter about when you have a battle. I love the fight. I felt
great fight.
He was a big guy and explosive, and he's explosive, and he's not awful on the floor. He knows what's going on. But I was so impressed with everything. But I'm really impressed with your cardio, man. I have to ask you, I know from being in there, the most exhausting thing is the down and up. You could get a takedown, the guy gets away, you're back up. You could have a failed takedown, you're up. It exhausts people to the point where it kills them in the later rounds. There's points where it looks like you're starting to tire, but then you're back like it never happened. What are you doing for your cardio, champion? Tell me, please.
I think the champ, legend, champ. It's so nice to talk to you, man. That's something like I know the shortcuts, something like that. My all experience, I'm fighting for a long time. I have 17 years in professional fight. I'm training in Union, Black House. I train with Cejudo. So many gyms, so many training partners. I know that game. I know what's happening right there. And I feel the moment, and I think more about that. And I'm still learning. Now in America Top Team, so many the difference. I'm being an athlete right now.
Yeah.
Of course, my coach from Everton Oliveira, my conditional coach, he have all my respect because he's with me in the corner, because he's huge, Sometimes I go to him and say, hey, no, you're too tired. Go to your house, You can train it today. He's so humble. He don't have an ego, That's the guys I like to work, Special Macarrão. Everybody know about my coach Macarrão, my striking coach. I feel so calm, so comfortable in the fight. I can walk. I walk much better, And Barropinha, everybody know the best coach ever, I think that's a unanimous decision right now. Parrumpa is the best one. And this guy is so big, bro. He's so strong. I'm concluding something I'm thinking about.
Yes.
So hard to fight with someone come like a Ersan come for me, After 3 fights in the UFC, short notice, and he fight with Dvorak, top 10, very good fighter, and couple more fights to Alexandre Costa and knock him out in Machinel. And then when you fight with one young guy like him, and he have that opportunity and so talented, and he young, he have on fire so hard, It's hard to keep. I know not to respect rival, but he have so much to put in the table in that case in the Rio, and in the point, Rival already know what's gonna happen, but Erceg coming with nobody know about that guy, and I would see Erceg fight with some guys I fight before, Moreno, Rival. Is gonna be very interesting because I pass about that guy, I want the fight. He need to fight with somewhere else, and I want to watch, because tough opponent. He have all my respect, and very intelligent.
What was the fight when you heard the judges' scorecard, 49-46, and I think two judges had a 48-47. Two questions for you. Was it a little closer than you thought on the judges' scorecards? And were you surprised that I thought, made a terrible mistake trying to take you down in the fifth? And I thought that was a huge thing for you, was that fifth round, which you won. Were you surprised that he was shooting for takedowns in the fifth round?
No, because he feel tired too. That's fight is war. Me and Ty, I want the fight one more time now. And if you see him in the last round when I make a reverse and put him down, he looks so devastated. He can do anything. He want to win the belt. But he can't move because he feels so tired. After that fight, after the fights Moreno, Rival, and here is 15 rounds, 75 minutes in last 1 year. And what a year for me, what a fights I do it, and I'm very proud about myself, about my skills, my team, everything, all my team do it for me, before I go to ATT, because I have people's fear for my city, Rio do Cabo, and that's so special for me because here in Brazil, Rio, I bring everyone to arena. I bring my first coach. That's amazing, That's all atmosphere I have in my neck, And I pass for that. I pass for sagging, tough opponent. That's very tough for me, but I'm ready for that moment,
You're winning in life, my friend. Where are you right now? It looks beautiful.
Yeah, it's really nice.
Yeah, that's my city, Rio do Cabo. That's where I'm from. I love that place, and if I have chance to come here and stay a little time and just feel the natural, I love to come to here. That's I don't know beautiful view about more beautiful like that. You don't have it.
This is a resort you're at now. Where is this? This is
no. That's my friend house. You can
beautiful, man.
You can rent in Airbnb if you want.
That's your friend's house. Nice.
Yeah.
Look at that view. So cool. Oh man.
And that's so nice because I come in Arraial and I go eat in some restaurant. I don't need to pay anything. All the time people's giving me free food and everything. That's amazing.
Well deserved, man. They're proud. Everybody's proud of you from there. Everywhere. It's they so cool. People that know your journey too, man. Because look at you now, and then if you look at your journey when you first came over, you had to still work. What a journey you've had. You ever think about
thanks so much.
Writing a book of your life or something?
That I didn't read a book because in movie you can take everything, a lot of chapters happen, that's something like I can't believe, I never dream with that because I don't have time. I just work for this happen, I like to say I don't have dreams. I'm live all the time, Live is better to the dream, and I do that. And something's nice happening right now because I feel that, in UFC right now, it's so hard to use still with the belt, it's so hard. You see a lot of champions sweep the belt, sweep the hands, So tough this generation right now. You have another new bloods coming. People super ready for that. It's so hard. And for me, take the top 10. I don't know about the top 10 from bantamweight or another division or featherweight or whatever. But these guys coming for the back is a big challenge. The guys from the front, we have a lot of fights. We have a lot of cut weight. We have a lot of sacrifice to go there. But if you take one guy from behind and he come with the light, it's hard to stop one guy like that,
Yeah.
And that's why these fights make me work a lot, and I love to watch. I watch one more time and terrible.
Well, how is it? Oh, God, sorry.
No, I was just gonna say that I love as a champion, you're always
I scored 4-1. I scored 4-1.
yeah.
I scored 4-1. Yeah.
Yes, you do. And you know, you're fighting to win. You're not fighting not to lose. You know what I mean?
Right.
You're not being I mean, defensively you're great, but you're being aggressive. You're bringing it to him.
Right.
Bringing it to him almost like you're the contender. You know what I mean? So that's something. Some guys are afraid to lose the belt. You're fighting like you're fighting for the belt still. So that's something that
I need. This guy is so good. This guy is so good. Sag is so good. You know, I tried to beat him. I think in the first round he feel me, and then he back with nothing happened. He don't change the face. You know, he have all the same face. It's like how he go to school like with that face. And on the fast round, that his guy is good. You know, I like to fight with him in that time. And because he's coming with everything, he really believe he come to take my belt, and I stop him. You know, that's so cool.
You has it changed for you at all? Because when you're the challenger and you're working your way towards the belt, is there any difference now that you are the champion and you're the guy that everybody wants to fight? You're the guy everybody is studying. So how has that changed things for you?
Yeah, you feel right now. You know, I think the guys found my distance very, very, very quick. You know, because you have a lot of everybody watch me, and I see something. I say something about that. He watched me before. You know, I'm the champion right now, but I have a long history about that division. You know, before UFC, I'm fighting the tough ultimate fighter. You know, I'm fighting RFA. Be a champion with RFA. I beat the massive Page with for me one of the best fighters in that division. You know, and I come to UFC and fight with the whole division. Okay, I lost to the Davidson Figueiredo, but I make a war. You know, a very interesting fight, and I learned a lot with that loss. You know, that's how I change my game right now. That's why I'm champion right now, and I say that for all my teammates. You can lose, but you need to learn with your losers. You know. And of course, Askarov, I had tough night with him in Abu Dhabi. Very weird fight there, you know. And but wherever, I watch that fight again, and I do good, you know. But I learned with the losses, you know, and I back with the champ, you know.
I loved as a shorter fighter myself. I loved when you were closing the distance with Urseg, how you were starting with those body shots, like.
My coach don't like too much that.
Oh, he doesn't like it?
He like it, but it's how I can take him, you know, because if I'm staying, he's gonna domination. He's so strong, so tall, you know. I need to go.
And his elbows were very effective. He had great elbows.
Two elbows. You can, you know, I see some people, hey, he does a lot of damage. Look at my face right now.
That's right.
2 days ago, you know. He elbows cut you. Okay, a lot of blood. That's happy, but I don't have a lot of damage, you know.
Right.
Listen, what all these experts don't understand, if you were just headhunting him, you'd be way worse off. When you're down like that, you get elbowed, but it's hard to KO you when you're this.
It's a matter for me that guys. I respect your opinion. You know, that's what I want. You know, that's why I love to train the American top team, because you have the best fight of the world, and I have the respect of my friends, you know, my teammates. That's what I want, you know. That's what I fight, you know, because you know what happened there, you know. Ersag, he knows that, you know. And I know he come back with much more, you know, but that's what I like to hear, you know.
You said your coaches. Oh, sorry about your coaches didn't like you going doing body shots first. What did they feel the risk was?
Because sometimes I'm exposing myself too much, you know, and but in the fight sometimes you need to do that, you know. Say I know that. That's why, you know, because I know he come with a strong punch, and the elbow he cut my head. In the same time, I threw a very hard punch in the face, but he's still, you know, this guy is strong. Yeah. If somewhere else go down, you know, because I push very hard at him, you know, and this guy is good, you know, but that's what's happening, you know. He throwing a good elbow. I know that's what happened when you want to punch my face. I'm gonna punch your face. That's happening, you know. And you want to go throwing a good one, maybe you open your guard. That's happening, you know.
Hey, to hurt somebody, sometimes you got to be in range to get hurt. It's all timing. So, listen, man, you're not going to be able to keep him at range. You got to close that distance somehow. So I think you did it creatively. I love the way you were mixing it up. Because when you're going to the body, are you going to the body? Or
and what are you thinking about the transitions in the ground?
Oh, I do it a beautiful. Know what I love? Did he surprise you with anything down there? Because sometimes guys are technical, and then also they explode. And he's so big that I think that's what he's all right. He's trying to be technical, and then also boom, you're slippery.
I'm in the mounting position, and then he tried to get up like a Derek Lewis do it, like a fuck. I mean, he's so strong.
I
love
the transition.
I don't know how this guy make the weight. He's so strong, so strong.
Yeah,
I think his
he's not skinny. Okay, he's skinny in the upper body, but his legs is strong. He has strong legs, and that's hard to you. He's very strong to you move him. But I liked the one time he taken me down, and okay, that's the only takedown he's having the fight, and okay, and then I get up and take him down. That's nice movement, and in the fifth round, that's so nice. I go to the leg, and I feel him, and I reverse the position. And that's why the fight's over, And then he tried to get up. That's what people didn't understand. I know the game. I fight for 17 years, I feel I won the 4 rounds one, He corners say that for him. You lose 3 rounds in the 4 round. He knew the 3 rounds. Everybody know about, People know about the fight. He scored like that, And people don't know he scored 3-2.
It's a very good point with that last round. He got that takedown. If being the black belt you are, you do not accept being on bottom. So you didn't accept it. You got out. And not only do you get out, you put him down. It's his job not to accept it. He couldn't do anything about it. You're the champion. It was fun. It was fun to watch.
That's why that's my heart. That's why people watch the fight. I don't like to say that's boring. That's not boring. I'm very critical with myself. When my fight's over, I think everybody know about. I talk with my coach. Say I don't like my fight. I don't like that. I think I can do it much better. And then when I watch the fight, no, that's okay. You do a very good fight. Your opponent is very good. This guy's have good skills too.
You know why? Because right after the fight, in your head, instead of all the good stuff you're doing, sometimes you're thinking of, he got back up this time, but then you watch it, you're like, oh, hey, I'm a little hard on myself. I did pretty freaking good, Because right when it's fresh, you kind of
But I like that, Seth. I like that. That's making me try to be better, I go back to the gym. After the fight, I say to my coach, hey, okay, I'm stopped. That's my last fight. But after 2 days, right now, I went back to the gym. I went to work, I want to still compete because that for me, the best thing in what's happened in my life is the opportunity to fight UFC, to fight with the best fighter all the world. My 3 last fighters, Mexican, Breno Moreno, USA, Breno Rival, and now Australia, I have Ersagan, That's very good, So amazing.
How long are you going to stay in Brazil for? How long are you going to give yourself to relax before you head back?
First, I'm thinking about 1 week, but I talked with my wife. I went back to see my kids. My kids don't come in that time because he have a school, and his last month of the school, he need to stay there. And I just take a break. But I want to come back soon. I say I don't want to fight too soon, but maybe December is fine. I like to compete. I like. And that's so nice. I think right now in that time, without John Jones, I have the only one have 2 title defense. O'Malley have 1. Topuria just finished. Makachev, I don't know. He just have 1.
Does he only have 1? Let me see. You might be right. I thought he had 2.
Leon have 1. And then you have Duplessis. He just won the belt. That's so hard that time right now. I feel that. This generation after Volkanovski, you don't have like you have the Poitin. He just won the belt right now, and John Jones. Don't fight for a long time.
And Makhachev is he's defended twice. He beat Volkanovski twice, and I think it was Oliveira.
That's true, that's
took
true.
the vacant belt. Yeah, but still, it's everybody is so good now. Every division is so stacked with great fighters. It's harder and harder to defend because every guy in the division is a killer.
Hey, I can enjoy to say something.
Yeah.
Because I see O'Malley post the video, and that's so embarrassing because he posts like 10 seconds about the sparring video he had with me, I know that's why, and then I just want to say that's so stupid because he have the video,
Yeah.
I think he deleted this video and on something else, but everybody know about the history I'm talking about, yeah?
Yeah, you guys
You
had
follow that?
You had a sparring.
Yeah,
session.
6 years ago in the lab, and I think 4 years ago he talking about that sparring. I never talked anything about that, but he talked something about not UFC and knocking out that guy. He's Alexandre Pantoja. I say, what's this guy talking about? Because after the sparring, I say, hey, send me the video because I want to watch too. Because before he say, hey, I can record. Okay, of course, that's your gym. I'm in the lab at that point. I said, of course, you can just send to me. And after the sparring, I call him, hey, you can send the video, and he never talked nothing. I talk to Cejudo, say to your friend, send the video. I say, he's not gonna send to you. It's not good for him. And then he had the video right now. He posts something, he like a short highlight with 10 seconds. He does something, and then he have the video. That's so funny because if you have the video, send the video, or hold the video, not just your best moment,
Yeah.
He want to create something, let's create that, he want to fight with me. I can fight with her, with him, because I'm not afraid, that's if he want that, for me, that's okay. I'm not stronger flyweight, I'm small, but he start that, I just want to point that.
Yeah,
like a
my
purity.
thing is me. I'm an old school guy, but I think it's,
that's why.
I feel it's bad etiquette. Like what happens in the training room, you kind of trust in each other to try, man. We try to get better. And if you're in another gym, you're being polite, but to use that against somebody or to highlight something, it's kind of
don't have sense, don't have make sense because he in another division and because he's before he'll be a champion, because right now he he's the champion, and that's so nice because that history's happening. I've trained with him before, and I go to make my debut in UFC, and right now I'm the champion flyweight. He's the champion. That's nice history, If he want to create that, I'm agree with him. I'm here to do that.
Yeah, that's I feel it's almost unfortunate because then people want to go, all right, man, I'm going to go visit this place. I'll work with this one. And you got to totally keep your guard up and you can't get proper work. It's going to be more of a fight now. Because it's all right, I can't look bad. They might use this against me. So why even do it at that point? So it kind of sets a bad energy for that, but I'm with you on that, champ.
Let's go.
Let's go.
Alexandre, congratulations. It was a great fight and a really, really tough win. And, hopefully you fight again this year. But, congratulations. Just 3 great fights so far. And can't wait to see you again.
Huge
Thank you so much, guys.
Yeah.
Thank you, Matt. Thank you, Jack. That's incredible for me. Thank you.
Yeah, have some acai for us, okay? Have some fun.
With power baby milk, about?
Yes, delicious.
Power baby, about it.
Making me hungry now.
Let's go.
Hey, enjoy.
Thank you.
Yes.
Thank you so much, guys.
All right, Alexandre. Thank you.
Hey, listen, on top of the world. He's literally.
I know. That's probably why he called me Jack.
I thought he was referring to you as, that somebody he looks up to. And no, he was giving me the compliments.
And he called me Jack.
Did he call you Jack?
Yes, but I don't know. It's okay.
Please tell me that he called you Jack.
At the end, he did.
That makes me so happy.
As it should.
You know what he called me? I think he said legend or something. Am I making that up? He said something like that.
I hope you're making it up, but he does love you. But I am hoping you're making that up because I think that's funny.
Love that my picks are 27 wins, 12 losses, and you went up to 13 wins and 26 losses.
Yeah, I don't care for that at all. However, I wanted I could have taken Aldo, and Urseg I took because
You
I
could
wanted
have
to
done a
go
lot
the
of fucking
opposite,
things.
but I didn't.
You did the opposite. Though. What are you saying?
Yeah,
I
you're
could have
right.
went with this. I could have went with that.
No, you're right. I should shut the fuck up. I could have, should have, but what I did was what I did. I will say I don't care for how much red is on my side at all. Big comeback coming soon.
All I know is when I think they used this picture on purpose, even though I look like the Thing, Vic Mackey from fucking. I'm very happy, and I think my face went down a little bit from. It's the same size in that one as it is in. Anyway, Jimmy.
Yes, sir.
What else is new?
Oh, nothing. I'm Wednesday night. I'm at the Fat Black Pussycat, and then Friday I'm in Pittsburgh. Saturday I'm in Buffalo.
Oh, I was going to get into more things about life and this and that, but that's next class. We can do that next class.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm teaching today. That's Jimmy. You know my mind. We're going to have so much fun in only a couple of days, like 48 hours.
We are.
Jerry, I'll see you in a couple of days, buddy.
All right, buddy. I'll talk to you soon. Thank you, guys.
Thank you.
Goodbye.
Bye.